If you have evidence on SENZO's passing, why don't you approach the police station or the investigating officers that are in charge of the case?
This is definitely survival mode, but I need to find out what Mngomezulu thinks of the evidence.
I was a victim on that night, and I'm not here to defend myself. The law will do that.
I thought SENZO was the victim.
We live in a drama. It's a series. Every day you will be shocked by something new.
I'm in possession of the 205s for Kelly Kuman. And the state, I'm going to show the state that there was no such a communication. Yeah. That is the...
we have even forgotten what shocked us 2 weeks ago.
Has Section 205 proved Kelly innocent, or is Mngomezulu under a spell? Hypnosis? Dark magic? Oh my goodness, comment down below.
A lot of...
So Mzansi family, here's what Kelly has to say. Stand tall and proud like royalty. Lean to no one. Bow only to God. And then she goes on with the caption of who dressed her and everything. But Mzansi, my question to you is, what is... so Kelly has never been called to the stand. And Kelly is neither a witness. But she says, if you saw the clip at the beginning, if you have evidence with regards to the SENZO MEYIWA trial, go to the police. Is she not that person? She is literally an eyewitness. She's the person who can actually go to the police and give her statement. But the question I have is, why is Advocate Baloyi insisting on never, ever, 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 ever calling Kelly Khumalo to the stand as a witness? We're not even asking for the arrest warrant anymore. We're just going for the bare minimum at this point. As in, what exactly happened that night with SENZO MEYIWA? We've already discredited Zandi Khumalo's witness statement and Tumelo's witness statement because they don't make sense. How were you able to see from all the way over there in the bathroom? Okay, but let me know in the comment section your thoughts down below. What is Baloyi's strategy other than cooking and manufacturing? What is his strategy when there's actual witnesses that were in the house that he has not called to the stand? I, for one, personally would love to hear Kelly Khumalo's account of things, because as it is, we're just piecing things together. But watch how Mngomezulu literally clears Kelly's name with the evidence that the state brought forward. Mngomezulu is able to clear it off and say, I have had 205 for that night. I don't know what you're talking about, because, is that part of the cooking that they're saying those 5? Those 5 communicated with Kelly Khumalo. If they communicated with Kelly Khumalo, why is the mastermind not accused number 6? But anyway, Asikolapo, that's like beating a dead horse. Why do they present a 205, a cooked one, allegedly, that says that Kelly communicated with the accused, but they still don't bring her to the forefront? I mean, that is really, really, really confusing. But let me know in the comment section your thoughts below. But let's hear how Mngomezulu defends Kelly. You know, Mngomezulu mustn't defend Kelly unpaid, for the record. He must gather her and bring her there so that he's also paid. Kelly Khumalo must just hire Mngomezulu. He's already defending her at this point. But let's listen in.
As the evidence has already been tendered before this court, is trying to refute or rebut the evidence of an alibi. Number 2 is trying to rebut the evidence that these accused know each other. This evidence that is led in this court by these witnesses relating to the bank statements, relating to the cell phones. It's something that happened after the state brought this or brings this evidence, which occurred after the incident of 2014. I'll say this slowly so that it will be understood to say, during the inception of this trial, even if I was not there, but I followed the records, none of these accused persons tendered a plea explanation in terms of Section 115. No one. The only state, it's a fishing expedition by the state now to say they listen to the version that was put by my colleague, Mr. Ramsipidi, in one of the witnesses to say accused number 1 was not in Gauteng on the day SENZO was killed. Now the state wants to focus on that. They now deviate from the elements that they need to prove on what happened in 2014. If the state was confident enough that they have something to say before this court, they should have led evidence. I'm not dictating, but they should have led evidence in relation to, for instance, my lord, let me just put it into practical perspective on what was delivered or was said before this court. Mboto read the affidavit of accused number 1. Rapadu read the confession of accused number 2. It dealt with the communication where Kelly asked, where are you? Those are records that are relevant. I'm in possession of the 205s for Kelly Kuman. And the state, I'm going to show the state that there was no such a communication. That is direct evidence. I'm not sucking a thumb to say I'm looking for the number for Ntuli, for Mapisa, for whoever. I've got the records for Kelly Kuman on the date of when SENZO was killed. They're busy with 2018, 2021. We are not really interested. That's not our defense. The main defense during Section 106 was that it's a bad denial. They denied having killed SENZO. So now they want to create their own defense because of what my colleague Ramsipidi said. Accused number 1 was not there. They're busy now. That's why one will be tempted to say they are cooking, they are manufacturing day in, day out, so that it can fit what the state wants to do. Because I can tell this court now, they don't have a case. I'm not arguing the case, but I don't see the purpose of this witness to be here. Number 2.
Did you notice something in this clip? I wanted to talk about the Kelly Kumalo evidence, but as I listened to this again, I confess, I've listened to this several times, but as I listened to it in this instance, I realized, wait a minute, Baloyi was very quick to stand up and interject to Advocate Mshololo and say that English is not our language. When Mngomezulu said that they are busy cooking, they are busy manufacturing, they are busy sucking their thumb, where was Baloyi to interject on Advocate Mngomezulu? Because it's Advocate Mngomezulu, he doesn't interject and say his English is not Englishing. But he has the nerve, the audacity to say that to Advocate Mshololo. I mean, that was below the belt. Shame on you, Advocate Baloyi. That is below the belt for you to go after a female advocate and say that her English is not Englishing. But when it's a male advocate who is now calling you names and insinuating that you're cooking evidence, you do not object immediately. Very, very, very unfair and very disgusting. Yeah, that is definitely disgusting manner within the courthouse. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm going to sit on it for a while. Baloyi. I agree with you though. English is not our language. Who are you to judge somebody else's English? It is also not your language, sir. That's it from us today. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know in the comment section if you also are picking up the same thing that he objected to Advocate Mshololo and that was biased, whereas with Advocate Mngomezulu he kept quiet and said absolutely nothing. If you've made it this far, remember to like the video. I promise you'll see the colors change on that like button and some colors will jump up on your screen. Also remember to comment, and we'll catch you on our next upload.